Yeah, I think you are right. It is also that aura for Sven that is just way too strong. He naturally can build into a solar crest and stuff like that, which is just wild. They do have the option for an invoker in the mid lane, which always provides the alacrity.
Yes.
They could deny pick the Ember Spirit, one of Leo Styles' best heroes.
We'll see. If you pick up the Ogre Magi at this point, it probably means I think you run a Faceless Void here.
Ooh, okay.
Makes him less likely to want to run a Faceless Void on Thunder Predator. You don't want to get silenced up by the Ancient Seal. Of course, very low cast time. Cast him pretty far away once you get a decent level on it and force you to build a Manta style right away in order to deal with it.
Yeah, and then on top of it, you get the option for a Legion Commander here for that burst potential, which, Gremlo did pick yesterday, despite it, into a really bad lane and having a terrible day. But the Skywrath Legion is always a combination you have to consider. And it does make heroes like Lifestealer and Juggernaut inherently worse here in this matchup. They pick the PA. Okay.
A little bit surprising to me to see them grab the Ogre Magi and put the Phantom Assassin with it, given the fact that Magnus is still in the pool.
I was thinking the same thing, but maybe they just don't feel as comfortable with the Magnus 5. I don't know.
Yeah, I guess this is more solid overall. It's harder to harass. Ogre Magi is able to do a little bit more by itself inside the laning phase. A little bit harder to zone him out. I mean, they did pick the Skywrath Mage into the Ogre Magi, but I do think that Ogre Magi as support would do a little bit better with Skywrath Mage, just having more sustain, harder to click him down.
Man, I'm just on it today, man. I don't know what it is. Another Ember.
Pick there from the Ember Spirit, just like you mentioned, because you don't want to give that one up to Leo Style.
It's a great pick for both teams. They both play it well. It's a deny pick for Leo Style. Also, you have the Mirana to consider, so I like it a lot. The question is now, what do you pick in the off lane for Arkosh? I'm assuming they're just going to ban the Legion Commander at this point, because it just makes sense if you're Thunder Predator.
You're not worried that much about the Dispel from Legion Commander, but everything else that you mentioned does make it a bit scary. I mean, the extra attack speed on the Sven makes it too good. Yeah, getting rid of the Invoker here. I was expecting to see a Faceless Void because Invoker and Faceless Void were still inside the pool, but grabbing the Phantom Assassin seemed a little bit weird to me. Yeah. Anyway, well, we'll see how they round this one out on Thunder Predator. But back on the topic of... What was it? Oh, right, Ogre Magi. Is it Ogre Magi? Yeah. Paired up with God, what hero? I'm losing it right now, Ricky.
I don't know, man. I stole all of your brain juice, apparently. I don't know.
You really did. I think my issue is that I'm not hydrated enough.
Oh. You can fix that with more Monster Energy.
I could. I would need to make a quick trip to my fridge in order to do that, though. I think all the ones behind me are a little bit warm. I've turned up the heat in my house as wintertime has hit. Up in Canada here.
Noise.
10 seconds.
Death Prophet picked up. I mean, they don't have anybody who's able to stand forward and hit the tower, so that one makes sense. Leshrac already banned out in the first phase by Thunder Predator. They do need somebody who can hit the towers.
So Gremlo also plays the Venomancer, which they could pick, a Spirit Vessel builder for sure, but I feel like against a Phantom Assassin, it just feels too weak to me, considering you also have a Skywrath Mage and an Ogre in the lane.
I mean, Mars is still in the pool.
Mars is still in the pool. Again, though, it's not good against PA. It feels weak.
It does feel weak, but it also feels like it's too good of a hero for them to not grab here if you're not completely sure of what you're picking up. Night Stalker is available here, but you're playing it into a Timbersaw, which isn't amazing. So I'm not crazy about that one. It just comes to mind as one of the stronger offlaners of this patch.
They're just going to pick something Gremlo's comfortable on, I'm pretty sure, which is going to be either the Veno or the Legion Commander. I can't imagine that this Skywrath Mage is not going to be paired with one of these heroes. Okay, Sand King.
Throwing us off a little bit.
I guess you have your Spirit Vessel builder out of the Ember Spirit, which is good if you go with the Magic build, which I'm assuming he will.
Yeah, but that's something that does couple up with the Skywrath Mage. I mean, helping Sand King close the gap by throwing that initial Concussive Blast. Burrow Strike will end up setting up ultimate from Skywrath Mage as well, a Mystic Flare.
I like the Sand King pick. I do. I'm a little bit skeptical. We'll see how he decides to build it. I think this game you need... I mean, you just have pure damage from Timbersaw, and you have so much physical damage from PA. It really depends on the mid lane here. You ideally on Sand King, you want to build something like Hood of Defiance or a Vanguard so that you can be very tanky and difficult to bring down before you rush into like that Blink Dagger or Aghanim Scepter. And I think this game, those items are a lot less valuable.
Yep. It's hard to round out this draft with whatever mid lane you plan on picking here. Magnus still is in the pool though, and you've got Phantom Assassin.
They take the Legion.
Wow. Thunder Predator. That's not. I mean, we talked about that one. That's not the team that we expected to see it on.
Leo Style does play it though. Yeah, it's a really. I should have seen this coming because I forgot they were missing a mid laner. Leo Style actually always picks the Legion commander into mid Ember Spirit. It's one of the hardest. It's a super hard counter. Legion almost always wins this lane.
Yeah. I'm excited to see how this one goes. I mean, Canis is going to struggle to get close to the lane. Every time he goes forward to try and get a last hit, Leo Style just going to click on him, get the bonus attacks off with the procs of Moment of Courage, get that lifesteal there. Yes, he's able to take full advantage of the Flame Guard in this lane. Not much that you can do about that one, but whenever it's off, I mean, he's just able to walk at him. There's tons of movement speed here on the Legion Commander.
Yeah, man, it should be fun. It'll be interesting. Goat on the Skywrath Mage. We'll see what he can offer to his team here. Now, I mean, it's a ton of magic damage out of this hero, which they need to deal with this Timbersaw, but it's also good against Phantom Assassin. So there's a couple different... this Skywrath Mage, depending on how well of a game he has, could do some serious work. And Goat, as we have seen, has been one of the MVPs of Arkosh in most of these games.
He's really just... really is the GOAT, man. I don't know what to say. Gremlo's been making things kind of tough for him. I mean, I think he's got to have better living conditions if he wants to succeed. I mean, I'm all for having him earn a meal, which he hasn't really done yet. But at a certain point, you got to cut the dude a little bit of slack. I mean, how long has he worked for Slack without eating?
I don't know. How long has Arkosh existed?
Yeah.
Almost a month.
I will tear you apart!
Yeah, Leo Style.
Tear you apart!
I like this. You know, that's the confidence we like to see out of the best mid laner from South America.
Let's hope it's better than yesterday. Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, Canis. It is going to be significantly worse. And up against a team... Just the smiley faces from Gremlo.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I hate you too, Gremlo.
Oh my god. Goat gonna get hit. There it is. He's gonna get hit with the profanity at the end of this. Mod's about to step in and ban this team from ever playing again in this tournament.
Take a look. It's going to be a 30-second or a level 1 draft penalty coming up in this next game for the unsportsmanlike behavior coming out from Arkosh Gaming. Can we take a look at their banners? Let's zoom in on this.
I'd love to. No, I'd want nothing more.
I am not sure what that actual... It looks like Patrick.
The image, it's like a meme that I've seen that's supposed to be like Zeus from something.
I see.
Yes, it's like a Disney. It looks like a Disney character to me. I can't remember what it's from though.
Hercules?
It might be from Hercules. It looks like the artwork from Hercules.
Would be careful bringing up or using any images from anything Disney related though.
Immediately destroyed all hopes and dreams.
Don't want to be shut down here.
So you have Ogre, Magi, and Mirana here in the bottom lane, but a rotation from Goat. They might be able to get the first blood at the auto attacks. They get it. Crow. First blood goes to Arkosh Gaming. A great way to start it out. A nice bait there from Pale Horse and Crow. All right. If Gremlo did not go... Oh, okay. I was like, if he did not go Caustic Finale in this lane, I'd be very sad. He needs to... Oh, he didn't? Okay, he went Salve and a Magic Stick, so he doesn't have the Ring of Protection to help reduce any of this damage from the PA. Skywrath Mage is rotating up here, though. And now that these creeps are going to start dying, he'll be able to zone out this hero quite a bit.
Yeah. It's a good thing they got first blood on Thunder Predator. Given their performance the rest of this tournament, they are going to need it.
MNZ, he might pop here if he gets this last creep kill, and he does. Why click the hero when you can kill the creeps? It's that simple. Oh, man, what a bait by GOAT. We said we'll see how much work he can do on the Skywrath Mage, but basically secures 2 kills already for the side of Arkosh.
I'll give it up. Gremlo, a slight improvement from yesterday. I like what I saw right there. As you said, why kill the heroes? You can just caustic finale the creeps around him.
Ooh, Sladen gets Crow's Courier bottom. It did manage to deliver either the... I think it was the headdress, most likely, since he already had a magic stick.
Yeah.
The Furry just getting slapped in the mid lane right now.
I mean, we saw this one coming. He's up against Leo Style here. Leo Style, of course, has a favorable matchup as well. And without like multiple points in his Flame Guard, he's going to struggle. The 1 point of overwhelming odds will end up, if he's underneath the creep wave, deactivate the Flame Guard. But now he's got level 2. I think he can just walk down Leo Style, and he'll use this in his next creep wave here.
Oh my gosh, what a moment of courage proc to deny a ranged creep.
I mean, he's just going to max this one out.
Yeah,
he's
you
gonna
do.
have so much hard kill from this one. He's probably going to pop the Flame Guard here, though, so we'll do some damage to Leo Style, but the creep wave is in an unfavorable place. Leo Style is just so good. Look at him control this creep wave.
Yeah, you want to shove this wave. Basically, as Ember Spirit in this lane, the idea is spend as little time next to the Legion Commander as possible, but he does have a lot of creeps, so Leo Style took a lot of harassment there. He's not going to be able to get these ranged creeps, though. Leo Style baiting him for the overwhelming odds.
Yeah, this gets easier and easier for Leo Style as it goes on. The only time you're actually able to fight into him is, as you said, when he baits him into him with the Flame Guard popped up. So we'll look elsewhere for now, because I imagine this is just going to be the back and forth. But Canis is forced to spend a bit more regen, or money on regen before he gets the bottle.
Yep, and bottom lane, you no longer have to have help here. Timbersaw is able to solo the lane. He is level 3, has those 2 points in reactive armor. And Pale Horse and Crow are going to realize that... I can't tell if this is blocked or not. Maybe it isn't. But he's just going to try and roam on this Mirana. Sladen's level 2. He just wants to find arrow targets. They have no idea. He's making his rotation up here to the top lane. Remaining in the fog. They will see him now. But just the right-click damage from Mirana is also really annoying. So Gremlo, he's running low on HP. They fort the creep wave, so he cannot get these Caustic Finale procs. Doesn't even get to burrow strike anything. He just dies. Now they're chasing after Goat. Blink forward. Nice dagger. Slows with a good concussive blast, but he might just have the damage. Sladen, a second blink. He's going to go for the third. Don't even need it. The dagger. 2 kills to the top lane, and that's the help from the Mirana.
Double kill for Sladen. He's already working on this energy booster. He's going to have this in no time at all. So we can just go from lane to lane, giving out mana, being a true teammate here. This is how you do it. Middle lane, Leo Style, just about to bring down Canis. He's got the movement speed. Can he get the proc off on the tower? He can.
Oh my goodness. Yep. That's the benefit of that Invis rune for sure, paying off big time. Now Canis Vulpus just underestimating the amount of damage that this Legion Commander was going to do.
I don't like how they've started dropping the smiley face and getting sarcastically nice with me here on Arkosh game, and they're gonna make me look like the bad guys. I assure you, make no mistake, you guys, these are the villains of NA Dota.
Is it just NA at this point? I feel like they are just the general villains of Dota. Nice. MJZ and Sladen obviously just chasing down Gremlo in the top lane, who now has nowhere to go since they see Goat go mid. They just rotate to the top, still here in the top lane. And now PA is just free farming. They're going to be able to take both of the top bounty runes. And he's going to lose his courier. Oh my god.
With the clarity and the wards on it. He's sitting at full mana right now, and he's got Arcane Boot, so it's not that much of an issue. Still, nice boost there for the heroes on Arkosh. And they're just forced to sit up here with 3 heroes. Sladen keeping everybody at bay right now, and can't rotate onto MJZ or MNZ, who they know is going to be pulling these creeps and hitting the hard camp if he's not in the lane.
Leo Style is level 6, just going to duel the Ember Spirit, and this is an easy setup for an arrow. He gets the duel victory, first one of the game, 5 minutes and 30 seconds in. That is a good feeling. Leo Style about to just take over this game.
Yeah, this guy's absolutely insane in this mid lane Legion Commander. I mean, You usually see it paired up against a Bat Rider because he can deal very well with the sticky napalm, just being able to use a press attack and stand his ground and fight him. But against the Ember Spirit, it's doing so much work. I mean, look at this, 28-0 on Ember to 35-11 on Legion Commander. It is insane.
And look at the level advantage. He's a level and a half ahead.
Yeah, he finds himself a Arcane Rune as well, which actually allows him to get quicker Moment of Courage procs off. It reduces the cooldown of passives as well.
They're swapping lanes, but Canis Vulpes unable to get this catapult, so he's just pulling this creep wave as far as possible. Does have a nice defensive remnant, so Sacred has to decide between farming the wave or trying to kill this pesky Ember Spirit.
Again, he's decided that shutting down the Ember's game of stopping Canis Vulpes from getting anything is more important than his own farm. So Canis, I'm sure, not happy about that one. He's just forced to walk through the jungle. He's got the max Flame Guard build. It means, ooh, never mind. Triangle, it looks like MJZ, he drops.
Yeah, that's their Mask of Madness, God Strength on the Sven. They're even getting an Ancient stack in the process. Oh, yeah, that is some good communication there from Arkosh. Pale Horse going to be very happy to just soak all this up.
So it means as you get all of these, you're probably going to get every neutral item dropped right away. There's the Arcane Ring. There's the Keen Optic. Let's see the rest of this stuff.
Mango Tree.
Everybody gets something.
In comes MNZ. He's going to blink on top of the Spen. The stuns are available. Did he just steal any items? Pale Horse was panicking trying to pick them up in the process. But he does have a stun. A Stormhammer is available, but Sladen, the arrow, not going to connect Crow. They should be able to get the duel here. They can get in range. Goat has silence, but he's not going to get it. There's the duel onto the IO. The second victory of the game for Leo Style. Now Goat. Easy chase down here. Another kill going the way of this Legion Commander.
Stop your whining.
Look at this deep ward. This is where it all started.
Where everything went wrong is right here in the bottom lane. Speaking of things going wrong, Keena's struggling to do anything up against Sacred here. I mean, you tried to get a more favorable matchup, but this isn't helping much either.
He has no money.
Yeah, he's got nothing. He broke. I mean, this is what happens when you spend all of your money on furry fan art.
Yeah, it is. I mean, have you seen the banners recently coming out from Arkosh? Canis Vulpes. I mean, one of the things that's nice is Flame Guard doesn't get popped against Timbersaw since it's all pure damage, Omegalo. But he just might die. Like, he has no way to kill Sacred. He was just diving him under the tower. He is going to get silenced up here from the Skywrath, and he is offering some assistance, but 24 reactive armor stacks, level 4, 38 health per second. You just don't have a way to deal with it. That's half your Flame Guard damage, isn't it?
Yep. That is almost all of your Flame Guard damage after you apply the factor of magical resistance by 25% there. You're doing barely anything to this guy when he's got max.
Oh boy. Goat feeding another duel victory here. 30 now for Leo Style. Dude, this is... every time I've seen Leo Style mid on this Legion Commander, this is about what I expect.
Every time I see Leo Style mid, this is what I expect. The guy's absolutely insane. This is what they were lacking yesterday in the game versus Beast Coast. The Leo Style factor. Look at this man go. Doesn't slow down.
There is little hope.
They have 2 wards here in this jungle, and they have yet to be able to de-ward them on Arkosh. Like, look at these. Look at these 2 wards here. These are fantastic. Okay, I don't know what I just drew on the map, but that was interesting. We're not going to talk about it.
We don't talk about that one either.
How did he just get arrowed from... What?
Yep, that was a snipe. AWP main Sladen over here.
Okay, nice to know. Gremlo middle lane. Oh man, it's a rough one. He went for the Veil of Discord on the Sand King. I'm not a big fan of this build. It's really offensive and you do a lot of damage, but you just die. You have 1,000 HP against a Timbersaw who does not care. He will go ahead and get the Burrow Strike into the mid lane, but in comes the duel. They will relocate Impale Horse, a nice stun. The Mask of Madness and that God Strike doing work, but Leo Style and Sacred just don't care. They have so much health, so much armor. They're just walking away, and now Goat on the run. Sladen trying to get caught here by Canis Vulpes. He will go forward. They find one, but it's a 3-for-1 plus the duel victory for Leo Style, and now Canis Vulpes will be able to take a remnant to safety, but Sacred is not done. This Timbersaw is an absolute unit.
Does manage to barely get away there thanks to the level 1 Ensearing Chains, but this guy couldn't even get the kill on Mirana. Unfortunately, it was the Arcane Bolt that landed that last hit onto it, and you very much needed that kill there. I mean, you don't even have your Phase Boots up at 10 minutes on your mid-Ember Spirit. Sitting at 0 and 3 in Leo Style, plus 40 damage right now.
And he's
he's
dueling
got
1 second. He's going to go for it. Pale Horse is
I'm
here.
not sure about Pale Horse.
They're trying to stun up Sacred, but again, it's just immediately purged. High ground instead. They're going to maybe turn their attention on over to Ogre, thanks to the magic damage here from Sand King and Goat. But MJZ still pretty tanky. Will finally go down.
Gremlo gets that one. You got to give some of these kills up to Canis. He needs recovery. He supports offlane. He's got to stop taking these.
Yeah,
At this
he
point-
is super underfarmed. He is below the Mirana. Seems to be a trend here that we've seen on Arkosh, where one of your lanes is below the 4 position.
I mean, there's such little that you're able to do against Legion Commander as Ember Spirit. All he had to do was click him underneath that moment of courage there.
I love Leo Styles' build, man. Just double bracer, drums, phase boots. Like, he has 1,600 health and 11 armor. Like, we saw Sven go in with God Strength, Mask of Madness, the Overcharge, and he's just tickling these heroes. He just doesn't do anything. Gremlo gets the stun onto the PA. He's going to be able to immediately hit him with that Mystic Flare. The relocate as well. Stormhammer. There's going to be the God Strength MJZ. Finally, 2 good kills going their way. Leo Style going to rethink his decision here to fight, and they will finally turn their attention to this Tier 1 tower.
Yeah, I mean, as bad of a game as your Ember Spirit is having, you're still the top in net worth on Sven here. Having gone that Master Mandatory way, farming up those Ancients that were stacked for him now.
Oh, Leo Style looking for another duel. There's a Sentry already there. Slain with the Star Storm. Another victory going their way. Canis Vulpes here under an Invis Rune. Like, I'll help. I can help, guys. I'll do my best. Clearing up this creep wave.
Leo Style now at 50 dual damage, only 12 minutes in the game. He's not as high of a level as I thought he would be, just because he's been playing around his team so much. So another level into duel, just doubling the amount of damage he gets from each one of these would go a long way right now. But I think for the moment, he's going to farm this Blink Dagger.
Yeah, once you have Blink on Legion this game, it just feels so hard to do anything. Like Ember Spirit, his game is already difficult, but as soon as that Blink Dagger comes out, you can't be anywhere on the map.
No.
He's just baiting us out with the Remnant, trying to pull the wave as long as possible.
Arrow. Let's see it. Sladen, come on, you can land this. Okay, never mind.
That would have been pretty wild, though. You would have.
I can hope. Anything to make if Canis Vulpes goes down, I'm happy. Let's be honest. Not a fan of any of these players here on Arkosh. The Reptilians.
So Sven is very farmed. That's the one benefit from having a Sven. You have this Mask of Madness Echo Saber, but we've seen Phantom Assassin just be uncounterable in these late game scenarios.
Yes, she has been. I mean, Sven, he's having a decent game himself, but PA not the concern at the moment. Right now, I think he's just going to have to build to deal with the Legion Commander, and then the late game eventually get that MKB.
Yeah, pipe completed on Timbersaw, so very little kill threat now onto this hero. He's going to itemize for that Lotus Orb next. They get that Tier 2 tower opening up the outpost. I will say I am surprised that Arkosh has as many objectives as they have. You know, they managed to take 2 towers now. Pale Horse forced out of top now that Timbersaw is here, so this tower ain't going down anytime soon.
No, I mean, again, Canis is having an awful game, but Thunder Predator keeps on running him down, leaves Sven open to do a lot of what he wants, and that means taking a lot of these towers. They're responding pretty well to how Thunder Predator is playing. The outpost is taken, though. I'm sure they want to be able to, the outpost is available to be taken. I'm sure they want to grab this one probably just before the 20-minute mark hits. No point in committing on to it right now, though. MJZ would kind of just give away where he is. Oh, well, goes for it anyway. What do I know?
Yeah, it's all right. I think they were waiting to see where the team was going for the bounty runes, and as soon as they don't see anyone rotating over, they feel pretty comfortable. Leo Style has his blink, so he's looking for a dual target. It is a very scary time to be an Arkosh Gaming member right now. They have a Ward Sentry here scouting them all out. The kill would be the Ember, and there it is, the Blink immediate duel, but they're going to try and turn it around with that Mystic Flare. A great heal comes in from Crow. Ember Spirit, he's going to survive, get the 2-man chains. In comes the Blink Dagger, the epicenter. This is Arkosh Gaming's fight. Can they get Sacred as well? This would be an incredible kill, but he's just too damn tanky. Now the Yules on the backside holding Canis Vulpes in place. The Chakram's going to finish off Gremlo, and Dagger into an arrow. Never mind. It's all Thunder Predator all day. They cannot get this Timbersaw.
So much damage coming out of Leo style, despite the fact that he built so tanky. Yeah, it does. Or sorry, yeah, Legion Commander. Despite the fact that he built so tanky here, he does go down there. Like, it's hard to get these duels off onto Ember Spirit at this point. The guy, he went Wraith Band, Phase Boots, and Chainmail, and he's going for the Blade Mail. So this is definitely a recovery build. He's got the Arcane Ring as well. So the guy's sitting at almost 20 armor.
Yeah, there is an IO obviously that came in with that sick tether and the mechanism, which regened a lot of his health, gives him more armor as well. So mid lane, a nice catch onto the Timber Saw. The question is, do they have the damage for this? Absolutely not. He's just gonna casually walk away.
The answer is absolutely not. Thank you. Just Sacred is just too hard to bring down because he's got a pipe already. He just walks in the river, regens all of them, and I think he's at Ocean Heart as well. And he's gonna whack this top tier 1 a little bit, it seems. They're probably wanting to set up around the Roche Pit, right?
Yeah, and we were talking about how, oh, we're going to see a Spirit Vessel coming out from Ember in the mid lane. Obviously, that's like his item this game. But I guess you're going to have a Lotus Orb now before you could even have a chance, and you have Legion Commander, so it just feels like a borderline useless item mid lane. Can he get the Sleight of Fist off? He does. He has a Remnant, but he doesn't take it. He's got to get out. All right, he is going to be safe for the time being, but Moonlight Shadow is there. This ward, Sentry scouting Leo style. He gets the duel anyway. They knew exactly where he was thanks to that ward. And another duel victory going to Leo style, up to 70 damage.
Not bad. So, even more damage for Leo style. The guy just having a time of his life. The one time they managed to actually save the target he jumped on, it's because he has built strictly armor against the Legion Commander and had the IO heal him up like, what was that? Probably almost 1,000 HP between the mechanism and some of the overcharge.
Yeah, and probably Wand as well. He probably just dumped everything.
Yeah.
Well, Roshan number 1 going to be in trouble here as the Desolator is completed on the PA. Leo style obviously offering tons of damage now. Having a free 70 damage on a hero is always really nice.
Yep. Grimlow would have been the one hero to contest this Roshan, but you know, Slayton, he hops up here. He throws out the Starstorm onto Gremlow and forces him back into his own base. So don't get the contest here. And I imagine they'll start trying to shove down these tier 2 towers and lock Arkosh into their base, much like the players are locked to their computers here.
Yep.
Yeah.
The shackles in the base are virtual, but the shackles in real life are very much real.
Those are the physical shackles.
Those are actual shackles.
It's crazy how everyone sees Slacks do this and they just let them. They all have a laugh about it as it's going on.
Gremlow mid lane and some. Gee, this ward sentry that's been placed here in the mid lane has been incredibly valuable. It has found them so many kills, mainly because this tree line is just gone.
Yeah.
Giving way more vision than these wards normally do. Oh, and MJZ gets a nice D ward in the mid lane. There's going to be the God Strength coming in, trying to bring down the Ogre at the backside. They get the Burrow Strike, the Epicenter. It's not being cast quite yet. Leo style has that Blade Mill and duel available. They lose IO on the backside, so a lot of the regen not available here. And now Yule's onto Pale Horse. He has the Ags chasing after Leo style. He's going to be able to connect. Can they finish off the kill? The Epicenter is there. They will finally take down the Legion Commander, and Pale Horse going for the TP. Arrow going to cancel that. They get the 2 kills there for Sladen. A 3 for 2. Is it even worth it at the end of the day? Fight Recap says no.
Says no. So these kills on Leo style are incredibly valuable, but the guy is so hard to bring down. I mean, he went for such a tanky build, like you mentioned, the double braces and drums and phase boots at the start, and now he's continued that trend. I mean, he's got Blade Mill completed with the Blink Dagger, and now he's got a Dragon Scale as well. Even Sven with God Strength is struggling to bring him down.
Yeah, I mean, we're at a point now where if you're the Sven, you have to get an MKB, obviously, to deal with the Timber Saw and the PA. Like, that extra damage is a lot. And then after that, it's BKB. So you're really far off these fighting items that you have to pick up on this hero here.
Yeah. Moonlight Shadow coming out, just everybody scouting up around the jungle here on Arkosh's side of the map. Get the D ward off. A bit of XP and gold going the way of MJZ as he works on this Glimmer Cape that he's got. He's got enough money for it. I don't know why he's not flying it out.
Yeah, there's a Lotus Orb completed on the Timber Saw now. Going for a Solar Crest next. I mean, Timber Saw, I don't know how you ever kill this guy. Even if you have a break option, I don't know how he dies.
I mean, you have to break...
They're doing some damage in the mid lane here to this Timbersaw, but again, the saves from Leo style, he just backs on out. Gets that Timber Chain, he's got the full health. Pale Horse just goes in using that Gotrek, put the Yules into Arrow. What is going to turn this fight around for them? I have no idea. Pale Horse is in trouble. Leo style goes for the duel. Goodbye, Sven. No way to survive, and the rest of these heroes just melt one by one as Sacred just does way too much damage on this Timbersaw. Crow running for his life. Another Chakram to secure it. 3 for 0. They go up on the high ground. MNZ diving after Canis Volpus gets a massive crit inside the base. And a 4 for 0.
There was a beautiful communication there between Thunder Predator. He actually threw out the Fire Blast at the same time that Io wanted to pop that mech on this fence, so he wasn't able to heal him up during that duel. Not that I think it really would have mattered. I mean, Legion Commander did almost as much damage as Sven inside his God Strength at this point. He had Blade Mail active while he was hitting him there. Thunder Predator just ripping them apart, as Leo style claimed at the start of this game.
Yeah. It's that last pick Legion is just too damn good. He's got 90 bonus damage. The rest of the lanes went really well. Obviously, you have the Timbersaw into the Sven lane, which just allows your Mirana to do whatever you want, and Sladen as a result. I mean, he's more farmed than the 2 and the 3 of Arkosh at this point. It's a 18,000 gold lead 22 minutes into the game.
It's looking pretty dire right now for Arkosh. I'm not sure what they're able to do. A Desperation Smoke. It looks like they're going to try to wrap around on them here. Go back through their jungle and catch them out. They're going to realize that they're up to something if they're not defending the base now. They don't have vision on any of these heroes, despite it being daytime. Yeah, they ping them out. I think they're caught. See Gremlo pick off the courier. Gremlo, what are you doing, man? What are they doing on Arkosh?
They're smoking for the tower. They're gonna get it. It's a tier 1 tower. The fort comes out. Arkosh gaming with the incredibly smart play here. You know, do some of their own objective gaming, as in the meantime they're losing an entire lane of barracks, but the value, it is there. They're gonna continue shoving this bottom lane. They have no other creeps though. You know, I honestly love the play here from Arkosh. This is so smart.
I'm of the same opinion of Thunder Predator. Expertise from the experts here at Arkosh. I'm not sure what their end game is here.
They're
but
cutting all the waves.
Okay, it's kind of working.
No, it's definitely not. There's still creep waves in their base. They've lost 2 lanes of barracks. Timbersaw needs to get that tier 2, but Gremlo has already cut it. Top mid lane. There's the Yules. Sladen in some serious troubles. Pale Horse, can he get another auto attack off? Double leaps away. There's the duel. Oh my gosh, the heal comes in from Io. Pale Horse trying to stay alive, but you manage to go down on the Skywrath. The winner, chicken dinner as 3 heroes fall. Sacred just does way too much damage. The GGs are out. Pale Horse isn't able to kill Sladen thanks to the relocate. Wait, how did he just die? Oh, he relocated him into the enemy fountain. You'll love to see it. Well played by Crow.
Yeah, it was much deserved there on Gremlo, to be completely honest with you. Canis Volpus and All Chat boldly claiming that they let them win. So Thunder Predator taking game number 1 against Arkosh Gaming. Beautiful gameplay out by Leo Style. Deserving that victory there. I mean, I'm glad to see him back. I'm not sure where he went yesterday. I can give him a question in the lobby after this game if anyone else is curious. But your thoughts on that game, Ricky?
My thoughts are you can't pick Sven if Timbersaw is in the pool. That's about it. We see exactly what happened. Sacred now has had Timbersaw 2 times this tournament, and it has been absolutely devastating. Leo Style getting that last pick, Legion Commander. At the end of the day, to me, it's all draft. I mean, it is still come down to individual play, but still, the draft here just heavily favoring Thunder Predator. They get pretty much everything they want.
Yeah. But that does it for the first game. Ricky, I'll let you close this one out.
Yeah, not much else to say.
Yeah.
It's game number 1 between Thunder Predator and Arkosh. We have game 2 coming up in just a moment, so stay tuned, everyone. We got more BTS Pro Series Season 4 coming up.